Good morning. I am Ariel Roy L. Reyes, a faculty from University of Southeastern Philippines. I've been teaching here for quite some time, and I've been handling uh, network technology subject and other IT and ComSci major subjects for the university. Okay, so today we will be having a demo quiz, and after the quiz, I will try to explain the answers of the quiz. So anyway, let's proceed with the quiz. Okay, so first question is a type of packet for Nutella protocol that is a reply pin to a request. Choices given are A. Pong, B. Query, C. Query hit, D. Push, and E. Pull. So, what's the answer? Anyway, Nutella protocol allows P2P applications, that is to search for shared resources, particularly on peers, and it defines actually five different packets, particularly ping. It's used for device recovery, and POM as a reply to ping. Query is for file location, and query hit is as a reply to a query, and a push as a download request. So basically, the answer for the question is POM. POM is a teleprotocol that serves as a reply to a ping request. Okay, so next question is a TCP/IP application layer protocol that are used to resolve internet access names to IP addresses. So your choices are DNS, HTTP, SMTP, Telnet, and FTP. DNS refers to domain name system. HTTP is hypertext transfer protocol. SMTP is simple mail transfer protocol. Telnet is actually a remote access protocol, and FTP is refers to file transfer protocol. So for the answer for this question is DNS, or domain name system. DNS is responsible for translating domain names, or shall we call it as computer host names, to its respective IP addresses. The next question, basic component of client-server system that is referred to as front-end software, which are commonly query tools. So the answer for this question is the client portion. Client portion serves as a front-end software, which serves as a link between the user and the computer itself. Okay, so next question. It's a networking solution that provides full-time connectivity to local services. So, networking solutions are namely LAN, MAN, and WAN. Okay, so LAN offers full-time connectivity to all local services, whereas MAN and WAN offers both full-time and part-time connectivity. In other words, the answer for this question is LAN. Next question, listed below are the reasons why OSI reference model is divided into layers except for one. So the following here are actually the reasons why the OSI, or Open Systems Interconnection, is divided into layers except for one. Main reason actually is ease of learning. Okay, so for education purposes, to describe how packets move along the network, they actually divided it into different layers. Modularity, so whenever a certain developer wants to edit a certain module, shall we say a certain layer, they don't need to touch the other layers, but instead they have to focus on a certain layer only. Uh, of course, compatibility, so that all developers will have a common goal and what they design would of course be compatible with other designs, and so as with stability. In other words, not included as the main reason is actually letter C, or simplicity. So number 16, an OSI layer that deals with access to media. So basically, listed on the choices, transport, network, data link, physical, and session are all layers of the OSI. But basically, transport deals more on end-to-end connection. Network is responsible for address and desk path. Data link is responsible for access to media. Physical is responsible for binary transmission. And in other words, access to media refers to data link. The answer should be letter C. 17, an OSL layer that deals with inter-host communication. So again, these are OSA layers. Application refers to network processes and application. So presentation, from the name itself, it's more on data representation. Session is actually the responsible for the inter-host communication, while transport is for end-to-end connection, and physical is for binary transmission. In other words, the layer that is responsible for inter-host communication is the session layer. 18, it's a simple transport service primitive that actively attempt to establish connection. So all of this except for transfer are actually transport service primitive. But if you want to establish a connection, the primitive that has to be used must be connect. Listen, send, and receive are primitives used once connection has been established already. So the answer should be letter B, connect. 19, the following are service provided by the presentation layer, except for which one? What layer? This should be what layer? Okay, so data error handling, negotiation and renegotiation of syntax, transformations of syntax, session, establishment, and termination. All of the above except data error handling can actually be performed under presentation layer. So the answer should be letter A. The last question, data compression algorithm that only reconstruct an approximation of the original message. So in data compression, there are only two algorithms, namely lossless data compression algorithm and lossy algorithm. So lossless data compression is actually a class of data compression algorithm that allows the exact original data to be reconstructed from the compressed data. It means, from the name itself, lossless, nothing has to be removed from the original file. Okay, whereas lossy, from its name, is actually in contrast with lossless, wherein it allows approximation of the original data to be reconstructed. So basically, the answer should be lossy. Okay, so that's all, and once again, good morning, and hope to see you some other time. Again, I'm Ariel Roy Reyes from University of Southeastern Philippine. Thank you.